Hello, Scott the Home Health Hustle Nurse here. I'm wearing a scrub cap that reflects the weather because it is freaking hot. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 ways I build rapport with my patients, and while this is geared towards home health, you can use it in any application, clinical or otherwise. And the first one that we're going to talk about is just being on time. So if you tell a patient you're going to be there on time. It doesn't really apply so much in a clinical or hospital setting because the patient's already there or they come to you. Home health, you go to them, so be on time. Second one is similar interests. So you want to identify with the patient not as a patient but as a person. So looking for similar interests. This is easier to do in their home setting because you can see kind of what items they have around, photos and things like that. But establish a connection outside of healthcare, addressing what's bothering them at the start of the visit. Often as clinicians, we have this list we want to go through, get our vitals, do our assessment, go through education real fast, do you have any questions, so on. But if you start your visit with, hey, what's bothering you? Is there anything you just want to, address right off the bat? By doing that, you're putting them at ease and oftentimes the family members at ease, so they'll be more receptive working with you and hearing what you have to say if you take care of their issue first. My next tip is to just be genuine. This can be a lot harder than it sounds because we fall into these pre-programmed responses. Oh, how are you? I'm fine, etc. But if you're genuine with your patient, then it goes a long way with building rapport. And my last tip is simple also, involve them in their care. Because if you have a patient with a chronic issue, maybe it's a colostomy, maybe it's an LVAD, maybe it's some kind of chronic wound that they have, ask them how they do it first, or hey, what order do you normally go in? If it's something that you have some pliability with, but just insofar as asking the question can really help to build rapport with the patient, because what you're doing is you're giving some element of control back to them, and that is showing, kind of going back to the last point, a genuine interest in how they do things, how they operate, and what you can do to help them. So that has been my top 5 tips for building rapport. If you have something else, if you have a different way, if you have another tip, please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time. And by we, I mean I will see you next time. Genuine. My next tip is to be genuine, because I can say that word.